interwebs. This is Adan. I am joined by my friend Brian and Shemaiah. This is Off Topic. Basically where you're never quite on topic, never quite off topic. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Man, we doing good, bro.
We're good.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We want to give a huge shout out to JC, who couldn't be here tonight due to family complications, but he'll be here next time, and he's going to be a part of the show, and he'll definitely have some opinions and some voice to share with us. So, gentlemen, any specific topic that we want to cover today, or do we want to just do sort of a free-for-all? Just what do we want to discuss about?
Man, it's off topic, man. So, this is what's going to happen, man. You're going to lead the show. So whatever you want to talk about, not for real though.
Right, okay.
Real quick though, shout out to JC, man.
Big shout out to
him, man.
Big shout out to JC. All right, well, I recently saw Logan today. Has anybody here seen Logan yet? No?
I saw the trailer, bro.
You saw the trailer?
See, I'm so busy with the business, man. Like, I was at the photo shoot, behind the scenes, but no one saw me.
Somebody had to put all the studio together. So
exactly.
We don't all get to go out and see movies.
Exactly.
Oh, I do apologize about that, guys.
But no, I am a fan.
No, yeah, of course. I think everybody's a fan. So, that leads to a good question. Are we, as people, just too busy for movies? Like, is it easier to just wait for it to come on Netflix?
Netflix and chill, man. All day, every day.
Netflix and chill?
All day, every day, man.
I have nobody to chill with, is the issue.
Well, yeah. Off topic.
But no, anywho.
Speaking of chilling.
But no, I think that is a warranted question because you see ticket sales are kind of going down. Granted, movies are breaking records, but it's because they're charging, triple, quadruple the prices that they used to charge. And also you have to watch it in IMAX, 4D, XD, super awesome, gigantic Texas-sized screens.
Well, isn't it also maybe movie fatigue? I mean, we're bombarded with how many reboots and there's reboots of movies that are out now that were just rebooted like 10 years ago, and I didn't see them back then either,
Yeah, and that's a warranted point. I know in my lifetime, I have seen the same amount of actors portray Batman that I have seen U.S. presidents.
Exactly.
Absolutely insane.
Now, since we're off topic, I'm a music guy, so movies, they're good, man. They're good, but, music is my thing. What's your favorite action movie?
Favorite action movie? In all honesty, it's probably something along the lines of like an Avengers or, honestly, Logan was pretty high up there for me, something like that.
How about you, Brian? You got a favorite one?
Favorite action movie? Does The Rock count? I mean, I know I'm older than you guys, but do you remember The Rock with Nick Cage and Sean Connery? That was awesome, Yeah, the Rocket Man, it's you.
That's fun. That's fun. And there's a fan theory that's actually a sequel to Sean Connery's old James Bond movies. I don't know if you've ever heard that.
There you go.
But that adds so much more to it. Like it's pretty. I don't know the theory myself, but basically, homeboy was imprisoned and tries to get out.
I've seen The Rock a million times. It's one of those movies like on a Saturday afternoon, and you're flipping through channels. You'll sit there and watch the rest of it. Like, oh, cool. They're about to break into Alcatraz, or the line Nick Cage has, "What in the name of Zeus's butthole do you think you're doing?" Something like that happens.
This is a line in the movie?
Yeah, have you not seen it? It's probably as old as you are. But
I saw it when I was a tiny kid.
Well, it's one of those movies, so that's the first thing that popped in my head. I don't know why, probably because Nick Cage isn't, I guess he's kind of an action movie guy, but he's kind of not. But he plays like the unlikeliest hero in this movie, and why are we talking about this like 20 years old when Logan just came out? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I mean, we can talk about whatever we want. That's the whole point of Off Topic.
Off Topic.
But no, on the subject of Nick Cage, I mean, I think that's a far more interesting question is, what is your favorite Nick Cage movie? Is it The Rock?
I'll have to go with that, man, to be honest.
Mine's Raising Arizona.
Raising Arizona. I have not seen Raising Arizona.
A typical, Coen Brothers comedy, and H.I. McDonough is an iconic character, and I don't want to say he's like an archetype American hero, but it's pretty good. Not an action movie, although there are some active parts, but that's probably my favorite Nick Cage movie. Close second, probably Leaving Las Vegas. Number 3, The Rock, totally.
So, since we're on Off Topic, did y'all hear about Ezekiel Elliott?
What happened to Ezekiel Elliott?
So apparently on TMZ, there is footage of him at some parade, and some lady was like Lucy or whatever, and he yanks down her top.
Oh, wow.
So
Why is homeboy celebrating this much? He didn't even win a playoff game.
Well, you know, there is a video. I don't know if I can get a soundbite real quick. So you
they went from cheers to boos really quick.
So apparently you guys cannot see the video, obviously, but he's enjoying himself, and you guys can see in the studio he pretty much exposed the chick in front of everybody.
Now, was she?
She was probably drunk. It was a parade, and it was St. Patrick's type thing.
But still,
here's the problem.
What's the problem?
That's a line you can't cross, man.
No,
you can't do that to a woman.
You.
So a lot of people right now on social media, because I saw this earlier on my break at work, and I was like, wow, this is kind of jacked up.
That's pretty bad.
Because if it was my sister, man, we'd be fighting right now.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, the dude is talented, but there's lines you don't cross.
So why did he do it? Was it just he's being fun, air quotes around funny? Is he being dumb? Is he drunk? Does he think he's like the man and he can get away with it? Or
so pretty much the story is saying that she was just having fun. He thought it was okay, and apparently she wasn't tripping afterwards. Apparently
she wasn't.
Yeah, apparently she was hanging out with him and his crew afterwards. So. Who knows, maybe.
So, I mean, there's no charges being pressed. This girl clearly doesn't
As of now, no.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's another...
I mean, I think it's a poor decision on his part. There's kids that look up to him, and he shouldn't be doing that.
If I had a little brother and it's like, oh, snap.
But that's the problem is he's going to get away with it. Because this woman is basically saying, like, no, yeah, this is fine, don't worry. And it's pretty messed up.
So if it was Ezekiel Elliott, apparently it turns out fine that he does that. But if it was you or me, it would not be fine. Am I right?
Man, let me do that. There's nobody creep stranger with a deep voice.
That makes it worse.
You know how fast I'll be arrested, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. So you got multicultural in this off-topic show today.
Yeah, I was talking to the JC who gave a shout out earlier. Never too late to give a shout out.
Yes, sir. Shout out JC.
I was like, dude, we're the United Colors of Benetton. You know, we're all mixed race. You know, and we're all
everything is like
everything.
Fair
A little
game.
bit of everything.
Everything's fair game.
Everything.
You can say anything. Anybody get mad? It's too bad because I got a lot of people in me. I got Irish. I got white. So
I'm mostly just Mexican, but
you're mostly just Mexican, but you also have like the lightest skin colors. That just tells you whatever's on the skin, it doesn't matter.
I am what is known as the albino Mexican.
And this is not racist, but when I first saw it, I thought he was white, man.
No, everybody knows.
I was like, man, he speaks Spanish. What?
People thought I was German, all this other stuff. I've been to family reunions where they don't claim me as their own. Like, they're like, no, man, you're neighbor's kid.
Like, can we help you, sir? What are you doing here?
So everyone who's listening to this right now, you got to understand this show is off topic. That means whatever comes to our mind, boom.
Yeah.
We change the subject just like that. You know what I'm saying? If I see a cricket somewhere, I'm like, yo, what's up with this room? You need to clean the room, bro.
The rack that we had, we're all plugged in our headphones and had a big nasty spider egg sack on. I'm like, wow, I hope I don't, put my hand in a big pile of spiders. So.
See, you guys got.
It was in my garage.
You guys got to understand. This show is gonna be fun. It's gonna be all these different topics. It's gonna be so many subjects we're gonna touch on. So stay tuned. We're about 9 minutes, and it's like, dude, we got a lot of time left.
Yeah, we've already got.
We got a lot of time left, bro. It's like 9 minutes, about to be 9 minutes and 15 seconds. So what's up with the new topic, man?
So what's up with the new topic? What else?
Are we gonna talk about the Spurs? Are we talking about what? Playoffs?
LaMarcus Aldridge injury.
Oh man, I didn't see anything.
Should we discuss this?
I haven't seen anything, so I can't have too much input. Okay. But I heard about it, and that's kind of messed up.
A heart. I don't think I'm going to say it right, but something is wrong with his heart. It's not beating properly. Those injuries always freak me out a little bit more when it's something internal. Concussion is kind of on the border there where it's like internal but also external. Those freak me out a lot more than like, a broken arm or whatever Kevin Durant's going through.
Wait. Put on the brakes, man. There's a stoplight right there. It just turned red. You just dropped Kevin Durant, bro.
Well, no. I don't mean it as disrespect.
No,
towards
it's
Kevin
cool.
Durant.
It's off topic.
What I'm
It's
saying
no rules,
is
man.
He got injured. Like it's like a physical leg injury. It's not a heart heart injury. Like that's life threatening.
No, that's cool. That's cool. I'm just saying it was funny how you just dropped his name and this other injury.
I think he's saying Kevin Durant doesn't have a heart.
Oh,
because he have hearts.
Is it because he left Thunder?
Yes, it is entirely because he left the.
And it sounds stupid, but he took the Lightning with him. So, but yeah, it's off topic. I kind of took your story and
no, for sure.
We're making a right turn to.
But going back to LaMarcus, I think it is very scary. I would hate to see him end up in another like Chris Bosh situation where. Comes back for a game or two, and then they say you can't anymore. That would break my heart.
On a serious note, hopefully he gets better, man.
Well, two things, and hopefully this will help kind of smooth things out with him. Apparently, he's got it's called like Wright-Patterson something syndrome, and he's had it a couple times before, and he's had procedures on it before, once in 2007 and once in 2011 when he was with Portland. So apparently it's a thing, lasts a couple of weeks, they do a thing, and he gets over it. But, definitely thoughts and prayers to LaMarcus. I know he hasn't had the most... I don't want to say successful career in San Antonio. There's been a lot of expectations, especially with the retirement of Tim Duncan. Yeah. But I think a lot of people are pulling for him, especially if nothing else. Even if he hasn't done as well on the court as many had hoped, nobody's going to want to see something tragic happen like a Chris Bosh or, God forbid, even like a Len Bias situation or anything like that with the heart arrhythmia. It's not something you mess around with the heart.
And once you're a Spurs man, you're a Spurs for life.
So here's a question I have for you guys. Would you rather win a ring without LaMarcus or have him come back and us lose in the playoffs?
Oh, I would rather get a ring.
The ring is the thing.
I'll get him a ring.
Would rather get the ring.
Look, I'd rather get the ring so he can get better.
And he would still get a ring.
Exactly.
His own.
He
has nothing, but he has nothing to lose though.
But he's played what 60% of the games this season. I mean, Anderson Varejao last year, he was going to get a ring regardless of who won the finals because he was on both teams.
Dude, Anderson Varejao. Can we take a second?
What would you do though? If you was in his shoes, would you try to get better, or would you really try to play it safe?
I would try to get better because my mentality would be like, I've given everything to be in the NBA. Like, True. I'm going to give it all I got still.
True.
Granted, he probably has like a wife and kids. I don't, so I don't really have that to worry about.
Well, what if he had? It all depends on the situation. If it gets worse, then he might have to think about this a little bit longer versus like jump the gun and say, oh, what the heck, you live once, YOLO. Nah, we ain't going Drake, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, yeah, but nobody wants to see, if it's a heart problem, it's a legit heart problem, nobody wants to see him die on the court either.
Exactly.
It's how absolutely tragic, and I mean, Spurs have had a pretty blessed history, I would say.
Yeah.
So...
No, that's true.
So
it's all about silver and black. Whatever it means, Riverwalk Parade. That's what I want. I don't care how it happens. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care how it happens. If Kevin Durant wants to play here for a minute and a half next year, come on down, dude. Whatever. The ring is a thing. That's all I care about.
Oh, so you wait. Breaking news off topic.
The ring is the thing.
We just switched up the subject a little bit. It's kind of similar. So you want Kevin Durant?
No, I don't want him here. But if he
said
I don't want him here. But if he was gonna play like a veteran's minimum contract, okay, come on, dude, come and pick it back in the ring.
You already opened up the can of worms.
Maybe in like 5 years he can ride our bench if he's that desperate.
Well, yeah, like okay. Another sidebar. Everybody's talking about the love fest between LeBron James over the year and Coach Pop. Everybody knows Coach Pop's got his eye on the 2020 Olympics. Well, maybe LeBron plays because he wants to play for Pop. Maybe he wants to, play for in 5 years and come off the bench with the Spurs. Whatever it means, Riverwalk Parade, that's what I'm for.
Overall, Kevin Durant is a good guy, so I can respect that. Now, here's a question. Unless you have something.
No, by all means.
Here's a question. Is LeBron James, is he the best
of all time?
Of all time?
No.
I agree.
I don't think this man has anything left to prove. But I don't think he's the best of all.
If you look at the talent, man,
at
the talent nowadays versus back in the day,
who
was he really competing
with?
Well,
I think the talent is deeper in today's NBA than it was in Michael and Scotty's. But let me ask you this: 28-year-old LeBron versus 28-year-old MJ. You tell me you're taking MJ? That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying LeBron James is the best of all time, but he's 6'9" and 260 pounds. He's Karl Malone in Magic's body. No, he's Karl Malone in Michael Jordan's body. So that's what I'm saying. As Michael Jordan, absolutely far and away the best of all time. But
so you're saying LeBron was consistently better?
I don't know if he's consistently better, but just the physical specimen, the guy is like. I can't describe it.
Blessed.
Yeah, I mean,
he could be playing football too.
Yeah, and I'm just saying. I mean, if you stand in both, if you didn't know either one of them, and you stand in both, in a jersey and in gym shorts, and you're like, who these guys are going to play 1-on-1? Who do you take?
Oh, I'm picking LeBron.
Who do you pick on your team? It's a pickup.
Well, it's like this.
LeBron James.
You picking LeBron. You picking Shemaiah. No. You know what I'm saying? It's an easy answer. It's an easy answer.
Well, yeah.
LeBron is.
And see, 1-on-1, dude, I take LeBron out of the line because I'm like, look, that guy, he outweighs that other guy by 40 pounds. He's going to get beat up.
All right, who?
But MJ's still the best of all time. I don't know how. See, I know. I don't. How do you make those two?
I mean, we've reached a point where it's almost blasphemy. Like you just can't say MJ's not the best of all time.
Now, here's the thing, though: is it fair to compare any NBA player with someone else?
Of course.
Is it fair?
I think it's only fair if you compare by position.
We compare breakfast tacos all the time. It doesn't matter if you're eating cheese or bacon and egg. I mean,
it's hard to compare like a guy who can play in the post like LeBron versus a guy that was Michael Jordan. It was definitely. I mean, if you want to compare Kobe, Michael, hands down. No, who's going to say Kobe, dude? Vanessa ain't even going to say Kobe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
That's true.
Vanessa isn't going to take. Nobody's going to take Kobe in that fight. But it's hard to compare. It's like comparing Wilt versus Larry Bird. Well, Wilt's a 7-footer, Larry Bird's this, and it's hard to compare. If you're comparing, I think if you're comparing the position, if you want to compare Tim Duncan versus anybody else who's over 6'10", then they're going to lose.
Heck yeah, man. No, I think you do need to sort of compare even by position. You need to see what they were doing, and you need to see like how they affected their team.
Yeah.
1-on-1, I don't think Tim Duncan wins a lot of those all-time greats. But you look at what he did for the Spurs. You look at how. Like, he refused to retire until we got LaMarcus here. That was not a coincidence. Like, he needed to know, yes, this franchise will continue.
I think Duncan would have stayed longer if his knee hadn't gotten hurt last year.
I agree with that.
I think he would have done another year.
But I also think he would have stayed longer had we not gotten Aldridge.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Like, he would have said, like, they still need me.
I could see a 41, 42, 40-year-old Tim Duncan coming off the bench for 15 minutes a game. I could see that. I think he legitimately would do that. I don't see LeBron. Well, maybe LeBron. He's pretty competitive. I don't know, but dude, Kobe. The last 3 years Kobe played, he played what 60, 70 games total because he was so injured.
I mean, but yeah, that's the thing. Is like. Kobe is one of the greatest of all time. Yes, you can say that, but look at what he did to his franchise, man. And they're still rebuilding.
And they're so bad.
Yeah, like they're still bottom of the West. Are they the worst team in the West?
Well, look at
Sacramento's still in the West, right?
Well,
Sacramento still exists.
Once upon a time, Cleveland used to just be
awful,
just singing the blues.
Yeah,
and this guy, LeBron, shows up. So what I'm trying to say is, what if Lakers have a comeback? When do you think they can have a comeback? Maybe 5 years from now?
That's the thing is, they already have these pieces in place where they can make a comeback.
So what's lacking?
They just need to grow them. Just talent. Not talent, but development.
Do they need Kobe to mentor them? Or is it that they lack
I don't know
willpower.
if Kobe Bryant is the answer, though. He's
that's
the answer
my point.
For one player.
Yeah.
He's the answer for one player, but not for everybody.
For a whole team.
He's not going to be, like, only one player can have the ball, and that's the player who's going to be taught by Kobe. Everybody else is just, what are they going to do?
Stand and watch him shoot. Is LA even the destination anymore? In the way the NBA set up now, is the Lakers is being the LA the Lakers having that purple and gold, is that the draw that it used to be anymore? Like, you remember, they could get any free agent they wanted. Now people got to choose. People want to go to Cleveland or Miami, or they'll play for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're willing to play for the Clippers. That's insane.
I really believe this is wide open. Whoever is hungry enough to make a statement to their team and say we are winning against all odds, that's the team that's going to step up.
I mean, that was Boston.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at the Warriors.
Bro, Warriors.
They came out of nowhere and just stole everybody's hearts.
Well, between let's see, those Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and they had another one. They're all high draft picks, like boom, year after year after year. So that kind of helped them rebuild a little bit. And Draymond was a second rounder, right? I don't remember.
I think so. Yeah. But going to the Celtics, I mean, you look at Isaiah Thomas, who was drafted by
Phoenix. Right?
No, I think Sacramento.
Yeah.
And they traded him away.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, Phoenix ran into that issue with the three-headed point guard dragon, and so they had to get rid of him, and they obviously made the wrong choice. Like, hold on to Isaiah. But I mean, you look at a player like that, and he perfectly, like, personifies what that team kind of is now. It's a bunch of, like, solid role players without necessarily that big superstar, like almost underdogs.
Yeah.
But I mean, you look at Isaiah Thomas, a 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, 5'9".
Nobody ever expected anything out of him, and he's arguably one of the best players in the East right now. Like he's giving LeBron James a run for his money. That is not an easy.
He is a quiet storm.
Yeah, that's exactly.
If he plays his cards right, watch him explode in about a year. He could explode right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, really, like, you know how ESPN do.
Yeah.
Once you really become real hyped out, you're going to be in every single, like, commercial. Or every single segment, pretty much.
No, I agree with
all
that.
those,
I mean, like, LeBron, when he left Miami.
Yeah.
That was almost like watching CNN.
That was an entire summer's worth of stories.
There was so many stories on top of stories with LeBron when he left Miami. But he did it twice. He left Cleveland first.
Cleveland, and that was, and then
so he like
he didn't. 3
Miami
years?
has in 4 years. Miami has the audacity to be like, man, I can't believe he would do this to us.
I know.
He was like
dude,
family.
Oh yeah,
bro.
he literally left his family.
Hometown.
Exactly.
You're nothing. Don't expect any special.
How could you do this to us, LeBron?
LeBron officially is the guy that drops the mic.
Yeah,
when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
It's like, I did my part. Boom.
Well, this generation's, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Is LeBron second best all time for you?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, to be honest, man, like, me as a, like, basketball fan, Jordan, you know, if you look at all the players who were loyal to the team, you know, for a long time.
Not forever.
Not forever. Yeah, that's why I said a long time, because I didn't say forever.
I got my Washington Wizards number 45 hanging on the wall.
See, that's one of those, like, dude, that's like going to baseball. Like, what were you thinking?
But, okay, you look at Jordan play, and you watch those highlight reels and stuff, and, I mean, he's got his tongue sticking out, he's smiling, he's having a good... He's making a fool of all the other players.
He had his own identity. Just like LeBron has his own identity. LeBron James, right? He has his own.
LeBron James has more of an aggression to him. Like, he wants to win. Michael Jordan looked like he made it look easy. He was having fun.
Byron Russell was actually like an up-and-coming two-guard in the NBA until Michael Jordan got the flu, pushed him aside, and hit that shot that you see in the highlight reels now. Brian Russell's now a footnote because of Michael Jordan. He literally got pushed to the side.
Well, when anyone will pay $300 or more for your shoes, and you still not playing basketball?
Yeah, he hasn't played basketball.
That says a whole lot.
It's been.
That says a whole lot.
Yeah,
right
there. 2000?
Was it 2003?
Really? That late?
I know. Well, he played those random years with the Wizards that were terrible.
I guess that's true.
Well, okay, because the Bulls won in 96, 98, or 97, 98. When were the Rockets ever significant? Oh, about 20 years ago, yeah.
He retired in 1995.
Hey, the Rockets have come
First time.
back.
Last time, 2003.
Okay, 2003, yeah. It's funny, I try to get people to defend the Rockets, and it never works.
Well, Jay Harden, man, he's definitely MVP for that team, man.
He is.
Right.
Not for the league, though.
But I still I don't like Mike D'Antoni.
He's in the running. He's in the running. It could go three ways, I think, this year for the MVP.
Four ways.
LeBron, Kawhi, Westbrook.
Ways?
Who are you thinking?
Steph Curry?
Oh, no. Steph Curry does not get the MVP this year. No way.
Kevin Durant. Do they split votes? Do they take votes from each other?
Maybe for the team, but not for the league.
I mean, Kevin Durant got injured. He's got a better chance than Curry. But, I mean, they're splitting it too much. They're sharing the shots. Neither one of them really flourished. And also, I mean,
he missed more shots this year.
Yeah, Curry missed a heck of a lot of shots, dude. His three is
because last year it was
gone.
Last year it was like if you put a blindfold on him and tie a rope.
Last year it looked almost.
it was NBA 2K on easy.
It almost looks like biblical.
All the sliders to the left.
It was crazy.
Like some sort of end of days. Like it just didn't look human. It didn't look real. Like it was.
Maybe we all have like a finite number of shots that we take and make. Makes and takes, and he hit all his makes last year, and that's why he's
last year he was warming up in the tunnel,
dude,
throwing shots for highlights on ESPN.
Last year was just insane.
And this year,
I don't think we'll ever see another.
No, I don't think we'll see another Curry like that. That was almost like perfect divine.
I don't think we'll ever see another player hit a season like that.
True.
Like, that was such a freak of nature.
It was. Because this year, he's more of an average...
He's human.
Human.
Yeah, he's only like a first-team all-star type. He's only like a first-team...
Now, here's the question.
He's only an all-star. He's not
he's only an all-star.
MVP.
Exactly.
You know?
Will he get... How many more rings does he have left in his career?
Can I be totally honest with
average.
you? I hope 0.
You hope 0 because, again, Riverwalk Parades, that's how we roll.
I think...
Does he get 2 more?
I think
he has a strong 1, but I'm not going to be...
How about that?
I'm not going to be mean. I'm not going to be mean.
No.
If he's very focused...
Here's the thing.
As a great NBA player, I think he can get 3 more.
I don't think this Warriors team makes it to 17, 18.
He needs help. That's the thing. He needs help.
He needs different help. Splash Brothers ain't going to last forever.
No. He needs more help. But with a guy as talented as him, he can pull LeBron James. He can pull LeBron James and lead the Warriors.
He's a free agent this year, isn't he?
Well,
where would you send Steph Curry? Who needs that? Honestly, New Orleans would be perfect.
Oh,
that would be a monster team, dude.
Does Alvin Gentry? Well, okay, Alvin Gentry was. I'm old enough to remember when Alvin Gentry was an assistant coach here with the Spurs under Larry Brown. Larry Brown, R.C. Brieford, and Greg Popovich. Those are your assistant coaches. That's pretty good, right? Alvin Gentry, I don't think he's a very good NBA coach, but if you put Steph Curry on his team, that's pretty good. I just forgot until I leaned back in the chair. Sorry. I leaned back and I forgot Boogie and Anthony Davis and Steph Curry. That's not bad.
That's a monstrous big 3. Like, that's...
Off topic, real quick. It's funny how we started this show on this crazy, like...
What did we talk about?
We talked about...
For a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about the crazy Flash exposure, crazy thing.
And the last 10 minutes.
No. The Cowboys, man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
So we hit that subject. Man, we covered a lot in 30 minutes, man. Yeah. We're in about 2 minutes out, man. So what are we going to talk about next show?
How in the world did we go an entire podcast without mentioning the name Kawhi Leonard?
We just did.
How did that happen?
We just did. We did it in the last 2 minutes of the show.
He's always in our hearts.
He's worthy of his own
The first will be last and the last will be first. Save the best for last. So, you know what I'm saying? That we did it on purpose.
Kawhi's number 2, right? And we saved him for the last 2 minutes of the show.
Exactly. There you go. Perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't perfect timing, I'm going to edit to make it look like it was.
So, gentlemen.
Man, we had a great show, man. Last thoughts, and we're going to let Adan do the honors and close us out.
Thanks for listening in. If you're still listening in,
shout out to JC.
Shout out to JC. Do you guys want to plug anything? Your magazine?
Anything? Yeah. Shout out to all the people who helped make Refocus Magazine what it is. It ain't me solo. It's a whole team of people who are dedicated to help you refocus. And we're pretty much sponsoring the show. So make sure you shout out us when you see us in public. And we're going to have this off-topic show full page by April issue. You know what I'm saying? No pressure, guys. Be ready. We're going to have a iPhone photo shoot or a real photo shoot. And we got about 40 seconds. So what you got, Brian?
I had nothing.
So off topic again, we're gonna go with Adan.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys for listening. Thanks to everybody that's helped out. Thanks to Refocus. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at Hey It's Adan if you'd like. It's fun.
Yes, sir. We're gonna be making a official account of Off Topic.
That is correct.
Hopefully by April. That's gonna be the deadline. That's gonna be the goal. So again, thank you guys for listening, and make sure you understand it's Off Topic.